everybody, it's Usernamekate and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a walk round vlog on Triumph's 2023 Street Triple 765R. Now if you guys watch the channel you will know that I am a Street Triple 765 RS enjoyer, but this is the slightly more road focused version as opposed to something that can be a complete track weapon as well. It's a fair bit cheaper than the RS, so we're going to go through the stats, the specs, the dash, and I'm just going to take you guys through all the aspects of this bike that I can physically mention. So if you want to know more about this bike and get to grips with it a bit better, then keep watching and I'll play the intro. So first thing we're going to talk about the price of Triumph's Street Triple 765R. There is a base colour which is the lowest price that you can possibly pick this bike up from. That is the grey colour which is called Silver Ice, and that starts from £9,595. You can spec up to this colour which is Crystal White, and this is going to cost you an extra £200 for this colour option, so it sits at £9,795. So I guess it all depends on what colour you like. I personally really like the white. It's reminding me of 2019 Donald. If you've been a follower of the channel for long enough, you'll know what that reference means. So if we look at the engine on this bike, we have a 765cc inline triple engine. It produces 118.4 brake horsepower at 11,500 RPM, and it produces 80 Newton meters of torque at 9,500 RPM as well. Even though it's the R version, Triumph was serious with the brakes that they put on this bike. If we mull over to the front there, we have two Brembo M4.32 4-piston radially mounted monoblock calipers on the front of two 310mm discs. Then if we pan over to the rear, we have a Brembo single piston caliper on a 220mm disc. The bike of course comes with ABS, but not just any ABS, it actually has an IMU, so we do have cornering ABS, which is quite nice. If we look at the front suspension on this bike, again Triumph weren't scrimping. We have Showa 41mm upside down separate function big piston SFF BP forks. That is a mouthful, but it comes with adjustable compression, rebound damping and preload adjustment. If we have a look at the rear shock, it's a Showa piggyback reservoir monoshock. Again, adjustable compression, rebound and preload adjustment. So for the price, Triumph didn't go basic on this. They went hard, and I respect that. If we move over to the tech on this bike, up front with the dash, we have a colour TFT dash, which is split between an inverted LCD dash as well on the top. The bike comes with 4 modes as standard. We have rain, road, sport and a rider mode as well. One thing that surprises me about the R is it comes with a quick shifter and auto blipper as standard, which I would have thought would have only been reserved for the RS, so that is a nice touch, Triumph. We have LED lighting all round. And as just previously touched on, the bike has an IMU, so it has cornering ABS, front wheel lift control and cornering traction control as well. All things designed to keep you safe. And then of course we can't forget about the tank. 15 litres. I don't think that's too embarrassing. I think that's a good amount of literage for a naked roadster. Right, it's time for me to sit on this bike and show you what it's like for me to sit on it as a 5'4" individual with a 29-inch inside leg measurement. Now the Triumph Street Triple 765R has a seat height of 826mm, so it's roughly about a centimetre lower than the RS. That's thanks to the suspension that's on this bike. Now the beauty of the R is its accessibility. If you are quite short in the leg, a little bit inseam deficient, well, you can actually lower this with a seat which will take it to 798mm. So we're in the 700 mark, which is quite substantially lower than what it is currently. So as a 5'4" individual, 29-inch inseam, this is what it's like for me to sit on this bike. So as you guys can see, I have the balls of my feet down on both sides. You guys know that I'm quite a fan of scutching the bum over, just so that I can have one foot down when I'm stopping at lights. This is my preferred method. And again, if it was 798 mil, I think I'd have a bit more of a bend in my knee, or certainly a lot more of my foot down on the floor. But whilst I'm here and sat on this bike, ergonomics, we've got real nice bars. They're actually 12 mil wider than last year's model. The foot pegs, they're in a nice kind of naked neutral road bike position. They're not super sporty or super aggressive. I have a nice straight back. But yeah, real nice riding position, really comfy. Right guys, it's time to push this bike around. We have a wet weight of 189 kilograms. So we'll see what it's like to push around. So it's not too bad at all. I kind of like that at the back of the tailpiece you've almost got these little slots that your thumb can go in, which is quite nice. But yeah, super easy to push around, especially if you rest it on your hip a little bit, it just makes life a bit easier. But yes, absolutely no dramas or strife pushing this around. So sound is one of those things that is really important to me. If I've got a bike and it sounds like a wet lettuce and you know it's not catching my attention, then that's one of the major factors that I consider when, you know, purchasing or looking at a bike. So how does this inline triple sound? This is how it sounds on idle. And then this is what it sounds like when you give it a few revs. Sounds pretty nice if you ask me. Is anybody going to the Motorcycle Live show in Birmingham this year? If you are, let me know in the comments below. I will be there, so it'll be nice to catch up and say hi. The whole show is sponsored by a company that actually sponsor my channel, who I'm super grateful for. It is Bikeshare Insurance. They are a specialist broker. So if you're in the market for insurance, give those guys a try. They're so helpful. You'll get the best price if you ring them direct and quote Usernamekate. You might get a little bit of discount. But yeah, great team, de facto 5-star rated insurance broker, and you get £100,000 worth of legal fee cover when you do take out a policy. So if you're in the market, give them a bit of a consideration. So yeah, check them out. Well guys and girls, that is me done for the day, concluded, wrapped up, finito bonito. What do you guys think of the R? If you were going to go for a street triple 765, would you be heading down the R route or the RS route? I'm really eager to know. Now, I've only spent a little bit of time riding this bike, literally just to this location, so I don't want to reveal too much yet. I think once I have a few miles under my belt, then it'll be fair to say. So if you have enjoyed this vlog, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It really helps my channel and I appreciate you all. And until the next time guys, please take care, ride safe, and I'll see you in a few days time. Auf Wiedersehen!